sparkles like a witch. Here we are. Hey, petty bitch.
Well, hell, it wouldn't unmute itself. Usually unmutes itself. Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm a minute or so late. There's a lot going on in the chat. Okay, I've been sitting at my desk for the last 20 or so minutes, and I know there's a lot going on. I know Sisters of Night got booted. A lot of conversation. I simply did not have time to go back and read it all to try to figure out what was going on, but I do trust the mod who handled that, and I appreciate everybody getting back on topic, which is, of course, we're gathered here today to talk about who else, Dirt Next. So, Maggie K, thank you so much for joining memberships. Forever Basic Betty, you shall be. I appreciate you, girl. Hello. Look at all the swords in the chat. I love y'all so much. I appreciate that. KT, thank you so much for joining memberships. You shall also be a Basic Betty forever. Amy PJ, thank you for being a member for 18 months of Basic Betty. I appreciate you, girl. Busted Can of Biscuits, thank you so much for joining memberships. Also, a Basic Betty. Look at Amy PJ throwing like 95 million swords. Now, Amy PJ, while I appreciate the effort, it is 5. The requisite number of swords is 5. Rachel Velvet, you as well. Thank you for the effort, though. Nevertheless, thank you for the effort. I appreciate you. Kumquat Manager, thank you so much for gifting 5 Samantha Jean memberships. Let's see who got them. Rachel Velvet. Welcome. Mrs. Camps, Duping Delight, Say When, and Unicorn Farts. Welcome, new members. Glad to have you. The chat is just going wild. Sorry, I cannot keep up. I can't catch up. Cantel Marie, thank you so much for the super chat. See, I done already forgot. I wasn't putting none y'all's shit on the board. Sorry about that. I don't think it's going to let me go back and find them. Nope, here we go. We had Maggie K, KT, Amy PJ, Busted Gana Biscuits, Kumquat, and of course, Cantel Marie. Hey, AK, I see you. Glad you could be here for this. I'm going to be playing a stream of yours. We'll be hearing from AK this evening. We'll be hearing from Alex Glittershit. We're going to be hearing from friend Fred Gorl herself. Hello, there we are. We're going to be hearing from French Fried Girl, Lisa Simpson. Glad to see you here as well. The Kelly Jean, Monica, Nuck, if you got, do you like museums? Not so much. Nuck, if you got, not so much. Do you? I'm not a museum girl. I'm not a zoo girl by any means. I don't care for that. Very good. Nice to see you. I feel like I just missed so much of the chat, but after I went back and found the membership milestones and whatnot, that just flew away from me. Sorry about that. But I do see all of the important people are here, and that's noted. So that's good. That's nice. Okay, so listen, I threw this stream together today at literally, I came home from work and I was laid up in the bed right there for a few minutes, like I like to do with my wife after work. Jeff's Couch Pineapple Wise at 5 Swords, because way back in the day when we first were doing the sword thing, it was getting kind of, I don't know, sloppy, and I just wanted to I wanted it to be uniform, and I wanted, because it was also a thing where if you were a renegade, you would literally throw swords whenever you went into somebody's chat, and then you throw them when you left too, right? And sometimes we would raid chats, and we would just everybody would throw swords. So it was just 5. I didn't want it to be too many, and kind of sloppy or whatever, mostly. And I have 5 kids, so I was like 5 swords. I like the number 5. Really, truly is what it came down to. Do you guys like my Bodega X Boardroom shirt? I thought it was appropriate to wear it, considering what we're going to be talking about this evening. I do believe these are available in the merch store, by the way, if anybody wanted one. Did Frenchie's dad ever answer your important question? Very good. Thank you for asking. No, Frenchie's dad never answered. Frenchie's dad is still running his cocksucker over there in the comment section, to be sure, and also on Twitter, but he did not answer my direct message. So He also didn't answer it, like, in the comments. He's over there. I know I've seen some people saying they don't think that's her dad, or that they're saying that her dad don't speak English. And let me tell you what, if you have seen the George Perko comments, and I'll look and maybe we'll go over them later, maybe we won't. The English is very, very, very broken. Like, this person who's typing on the George Perko account, definitely English is not their first language. I don't think so. Anyway, just my observation. AK said I should wear my Bodega X boardroom shirt to court. Hussy will love it. I think that I'm bringing mine, and I would love to take a picture with you, both of us wearing our Bodega X boardroom shirts, maybe outside the courthouse. That would be fun. AK, I think. Jordy, City of Thieves, thank you so much for the super chat. Hope your throat is feeling better, Sam. It is. My wife made me that Theraflu, and I drank half of it, and it tasted like hot piss. It literally tastes like hot piss. She could put some honey on it or something. And it was horrible. I drank half of it, went to bed last night, and I woke up this morning. I felt fine. Went to work, worked all day, no problems. So, yeah. Okay, AK, I look forward to it. That's going to be so much fun. Hey, Tally420, good to see you. Glad you're here. Wicked Crafter, I see you as well. Fifi48, you just had 15 passion fruits. Isn't that a lot? How big are passion fruits? Or are they like the size of a plum? I don't really know. I can't say that I've had a passion fruit necessarily. That sounds like a lot, why is like my... Anyway. Hey, Addicted to Cold Brew. Good to see you. Goodbye, Kyle. Hello. Scar, might you say they are passionate? You're going to get the shirts, fighting tights? Good, good. Yes, me too. Thank you so much. Okay, so listen, guys. We gotta let's go over, because I did see a couple of Dirtneck's tweets today, right? And she really likes to put that narrative out there that she didn't start this shit, and that all of this started because Yaba stuck her nose into her beef with AK where it didn't belong, and that Frenchie was just over there minding her own business, calling AK to task for being an anti-Semite racist, and Yaba had no place in that. And, Yaba's the one who stuck her big fat ass into it. And that's the reason why we are where we are today. And well, Frenchie, I'm sorry, but that's just bullshit. It's bullshit, and we've been saying this. This is not new news or anything. We've been telling you that Frenchie knew all about the main thing that Frenchie decided to get hung up on, and all of a sudden in February, somewhere around, checks notes, February 12th, Frenchie decided that she was going to start jumping up and down and screaming about some stream that AK and Tragic did almost a year prior, I believe, in May of 2024. Where Tragic played some video of Frenchie and had something to do with, it was like, what was it, a Nazi song playing? I'll be very honest, I've never watched it. I do see that Frenchie has it pinned. It's her pinned tweet on her Twitter. For something, that if she were to truly find it as disgusting and disturbing and vile, as she claims she does, I just can't understand why she would pin that to her Twitter. It just, that people who do that, it's never really made sense to me why people would do that. Oh, thank you for this merch order. But anyway, about it. Frenchie has it pinned to her Twitter, this video that Tragic made. Was it in poor taste? Was it inappropriate? Yeah, you could say that, sure. But the point is that Frenchie knew about that way back in May of 2024 when it happened, when it occurred, when it took place. And she literally didn't say shit about it until, again, checks notes, February 12th-ish, 2025. And for what? For why? Now, she did start crying on the Twitter somewhere more closer to December a little bit about Bodega's doxing, Bodega bad, but then she kind of like backed off it a little bit and then circled back around in February and really started putting the time and effort into it. Cam Burglar, thank you so much for the super chat. I can't hardly see. I'm squinting. I need to get new glasses. What do you want from me? Cam Burglar, thank you for the super chat. I always miss Yabba in the morning. Replay gang gang, but seems I love you both. We love you too, girl. I need to get some. Okay, so Lisa Simpson says I thought he got it from the farms. I honestly don't know. I don't know where he got it from. I don't know. Like, I know that there's a screenshot out there. Get this. There is a screenshot out there from the AK tragic live stream from May of 2024, the one in question where this video comes from. There's a screenshot out there that is supposed to be from that live stream, and it shows one of my comments pinned on the screen, and that is supposed to prove that I was in that live stream for that particular. Matter of fact, hold on, let me just bop over here real quick. Because Frenchie has it pinned on her Twitter. It's a 36-second clip that she has pinned to her Twitter. So I guess the screenshot of a comment of mine from chat pinned on screen is supposed to prove that I was in there while this 37-second clip was being played and that I was supporting it and giving it the thumbs up. And I thought it was the funniest thing ever. I don't think that's the case. I don't know if this live stream is still live on AK's channel, but I imagine if she still has it, she would have no problem unlisting it so we could have a look-see at that. But, you know, I understand that AK has her hands full, that she's very busy this this weekend ahead of trial. Her trial that's starting on Tuesday. So I'm not going to pester her about it. I'm just saying, I find it interesting that like if the narrative that Frenchie wants to paint is that I was in AK and Tragic's chat the day that this, here it is, let me put it on screen. The day that this very disturbing video was played and that I was co-signing it and, you know, applauding in the chat and even paying attention, then okay, where's the screen recording? I mean, where's the screen recording of me in chat participating in it? I don't know. Anyway, my point is, I don't know. Okay, so Lisa said she thinks that Tragic played this from the farms. Hold on, because I'm thinking, because I just seen a clip. Oh, I know what clip it is. We're going to be watching it. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so never mind. We'll hold on that because we are going to be watching the clip that I was just thinking of. Because I actually watched a clip of AK and Alex. Or maybe it was a clip. Was it this clip right here? I don't know. All I know is AK said something that made me think that she was referring to like another clip made by the same person where this came from, or came from the same source that this came from. You know what I mean? So not necessarily like Tragic made this or AK made this. Either way about it, is Tragic known for doing dumb shit and probably going too far and probably pushing the envelope? Of course he is. Do I agree with everything that Tragic has ever said or done on the internet? Absolutely not. Who does? I think it's fair to say AK wouldn't even go that far, right? But the point is, this live stream was in May of 2024. When and where was Frenchie making a big fucking deal about it and going after AK and the bodega prior to December of 2024 and February of 2025? AK says, I didn't even play the damn thing and I wouldn't have. That was all Tragic. Okay, wait. Let me come back over to my comments because I just feel like I should, put that up there. There. From AK's own mouth. I didn't even play the damn thing and I wouldn't have. That was all Tragic. Lisa says, I could be wrong. I thought I'd heard that somewhere. I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I mean, I just don't think, even if I did watch that like live and in person and I was in the chat, I don't know. I think I would really kind of consider the source and chalk it up to, well, that was probably something stupid, you know, like very tragic coded. And I probably would, I don't know, blow it off or whatever. I really don't know. I don't recall because I really don't think that I was there during that part. But for some reason, over on Twitter today, Frenchie really wants to be able to, cut me out of the chat and literally stick me into that 37 seconds and then somehow hold me responsible or accountable for it. And I just find that hilarious, Okay, AK says, yes, it's from the farms. It's not even on my StreamYards anymore. I removed it so he can't play it again. Gotcha. All right. So there you have it. Hold on. Let me find that comment. So, okay. So AK says that this clip that Frenchie is so bothered by and is so important to her that she will literally blow up everything she has. She may not realize that she pushed the detonate button on everything that she has ever had, right, in her life, but she has. So this clip that she's so fucking serious about this, and she has it pinned to her Twitter, right? And she literally threw a can of gasoline and lit the fucking match on it over. And you mean to tell me that it comes from the farms? Do you want me to believe that Dirtneck doesn't know exactly where this little video that Tragic's ass played over there came from? Why do you think that in all of the tweets and all of the statements Frenchie has made about that clip right there, why do you think that Frenchie has never mentioned the fact that Tragic played a clip from the farms that was racist or anti-Semitic or whatever? Frenchie, do you care to answer that? Maybe over on the Twitter where you respond to everything else my wife and I say and do. And do you want to maybe respond to that? Why it is you're leaving out the fact that this clip came from the farms? Is it because, oh, I don't know, you're over there literally canoodling with farmers, you and Forwick, your little BFF Forwick over there? Is that why you won't say that it came from the farms? I don't know. Just things that, I think about when I think about these things, Frenchie. Anyway, about it. So it was, we have to go back. We really do. So I spent some time this evening looking back on Frenchie's Twitter. Specifically, I was going backtracking to December. I wanted to look at the date of the LOLCOW Live panel, which was December 12th, 2024. So now this is December 11th. December 11th. Okay, so December 11th, you've got, oh, who is that? Is that Dell? Yes. Dell on December 11th tweeting, hey, Keemstar, if you're reading this, Suchin. So everybody was very excited about the Keemstar panel. Look, here's Frenchie on 12/12/2024. It's going to be a good day. Mark my words. Oh, she was so excited for it. What was that? 8:00 a.m. Dell says, oof. Let's see. December 12th, 2024. What time was that? Ooh, 9:17 a.m. Frenchie is still quite excited for the evening's appearance on Keemstar's LOLCOW Live. It takes a YouTube break halfway through December. Big brain bust bitch business mogul talking about foodie beauty. Because as you know, as we all know now, right? If we've been watching Charlie Gold's videos, it's been exposed. DMs have been exposed. Who were those DMs with? Who was Frenchie talking to when she was saying they were going to ruin Charlie's December? Was it Snifford? I don't remember. Thank you, Rachel Hay. So Frenchie's DMs with Snifford being exposed by Snifford, right? Frenchie's saying she wants to ruin Charlie Gold's December. Anyway, here she is. December 12th, halfway through December, the day of the Keemstar Local Live panel. And Frenchie is poking at Chantel, talking about, haha, taking a YouTube break halfway through December. Does anybody remember what supposedly, allegedly, conspiracy, whatever happened to Frenchie, like immediately following her bombing the fuck out on Local Live on Keem's panel? Does anybody remember? I did not remember until I scrolled back through her Twitter. She claimed that dishwasher struck her, remember? And that she was sitting on a strike, and that's why she was unable to go live immediately following the Local Live Keemstar panel halfway through December. Was her December getting ruined? Do you have a webcam? No. Okay, hold on. Hold that thought, because over here, when I was looking for the Keem panel, I actually went over here looking for the clip where he asked her if she has a camera.
French Fry Girl, what up?
This is the chat.
G super chatted $19.99. Wait till you're here about the YouTube underground and her that man being her kids.
What is going on?
Eerie pepperoni super time. She ask her.
We have to get through the super chats. I told you I was looking for it. I didn't say I found it, but here we are. Wicked Crafter, thank you so much for the super chat, girl. Oh, hold on. I got to pin it. There we go. She proves she is not offended by twisting reality and spinning false narratives to suit her pathetic need to appear victimized by a community her ego feels threatened by. Wicked Crafter, thank you so much for that message and the super chat. I'm going to leave it up there on the board. Where were we? Oh, that's right.
$20. Ding. He would choose
like, and in super, we're only like
for his own family
show, and there's like almost $2,000 in super.
Hey, Nikki. Good to see you. Glad you could be here.
Chats, guys, thank you so much. Like, that's insane. Okay.
Microfam 21 super chatted $19.99. Why is Foodie Beauty built like the lady from Norbit with Eddie Murphy?
No.
Chinswasta, I wish I had a garden to be gardening in.
Oh, you can cry.
Yeah, exactly. Someone paid $20 to say that gross shit. More than one person paid $20 to say that gross shit more than once. Let that sink in.
Rachel Hay super chatted $20.
Rachel, hey, girl.
We are here for FFG and Yaba, not cutie. Let's GOOO.
Let's GOO.
Yeah, listening, please come back.
She was here. She was waiting. She had to go put her kids to bed.
Oh, okay. So she'll be back. She'll be back.
Oh, hi, guys.
Hello.
They're all worried about where Yaba is. Like, where's Yaba? Hold on. Stop the show. Where did Yaba go? She's like, she'll be back. She'll be back. Kids to bed. She'll be the kids to bed. There you go. Oh, okay. All right. She's coming back. Everyone's sure she's coming back. And then what is Freddy's like, but I'm here, guys. Listen again. It's great.
She'll be back.
She'll be back.
Wait.
Appeared. So Yaba, if you're listening, please come back.
Yeah, cutie. Let's GOO.
Hold on. Just Jamie, thank you so much for the super chat, girl. I appreciate you. As soon as I saw her accusing the bodega of doxing Gorl gang, I knew something was about to go off. Was that shortly after this incident? Yes, Just Jamie. It was very shortly after this incident. And don't worry, I went and fetched all of the receipts. You bet your ass I did. We're going to look at all of them. But first.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Yaba. She was in waiting, and I was just about to drag her, and then she disappeared. So Yaba, if you're listening, please come back.
She was here. She was waiting. She had to go put her kids to bed.
Oh, okay. So she'll be back. She'll be back.
Oh, hi, guys.
Hello. Are we?
Well, hi, guys. That's so much. Hold on. I have to put this one up there. Aw, you're so sweet, babe. Yes, I love you. I love you more than anything, girl. You know that. Ooh, Nikki, thank you so much for being a member for 32 months, Shamrock. I'd like to reiterate, I will pay Hussy's fee for a 30-minute chat. Just me, Hussy, and a few choice clips. Look at Skinny Sam. Thank you so much, Nikki. Did you hear that? Hussy, she will pay your fee. And last I heard, you had a hotel to check into, big boy. You know, I booked my hotel for Maryland today, and it was so hard because every time like I would go to book my room for trial in Maryland next week, I would just stop because I'm like, what if I book the same hotel as Husseth or Snifford or heaven forbid, Robert Mac? Oh, wait, that's right. Maxwell's sleeping in his car all week. I guarantee he's sleeping in his car all week. He's going to wear the same gray suit all week. It's going to be wrinkled and slept in. And if we're lucky, he'll shower at the nearest Planet Fitness. Or I don't know, maybe Hussy will work something out with him, let him shower in his hotel room. Who knows? Anyway, I booked my hotel for Maryland, and I just better not be at the same one on one of those jabronis. You know what I'm going to do? No, seriously, what I'm going to do is I am going to call the hotel probably Monday, and I'm just going to ask them flat out, do you have a reservation under this name or this name? And if you do, then I just need to change my reservation because I cannot stay the same. the same hotel and just leave it at that. So, all right. Anyway, where were we? Oh, that's right.
Might have
waiting.
Yaba, if you're listening, please come back.
She was here. She was waiting. She had to go put her kids to bed.
Oh, okay. So she'll be back. She'll be back.
Oh, hi, guys.
Hello. We might have one more dono. Just bear with me. I'm trying to get through them all. Like, these guys are like throwing money at us like we're on the pole.
Phoenix Wright super chatted $19.99. Anybody but French fried garbage. Every other queen here has.
Who said that? Shoot. Hold on. Okay.
Pole.
Phoenix Wright super chatted $19.99. Anybody but French fried garbage. Every other queen here has redeeming qualities and at least tries to be a decent human being. Her insufferable fan base is already dragging down the chat as expected.
Look, what we do on this show is we give people who are lolcows just like.
Okay. Hold on. Because I don't want to miss what's coming. All right. Moon Goddess Tarot, thank you so much for the super chat. The night she flopped, a couple of us predicted she would come after. Oh, the night she flopped, a couple of us predicted she would come after Yaba. She was so jealous, surprised it took as long. Yeah. That was pretty painful. It was painful to watch, and it was painful to watch the aftermath. And I think a lot of people sensed what was coming for sure. So I say, Mama, thank you so much for the super chat. Let the record show I encouraged Piano Keys and the lol cow chat that night to encourage Yaba. Oh, thank you so much, Sassy Mama. For Crazy Frog, of course. Thank you so much for the super chat. Tiffany, thank you so much for joining memberships. You will be a forever basic Betty. You will be. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, guys, pipe down in the chat for a second, okay?
Me and Jordy, chance to speak. Give her a chance. We'll see.
Yeah. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, French fried girl, do you got a camera?
No, I don't.
Okay. I'm gonna go back because I want to hear the whole part for when they were looking for Yaba, and she was like, she had to go, guys, but I'm still here. And then I want to hear all the way through to do you have a camera? No, okay. And then we'll move on because we don't have all night.
But French fries right.
She was here. She
Whoa. Here for FFG and Yaba, not cutie.
Okay.
Let's GOOO.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Yaba. She was in waiting, and I was just about to drag her, and then she disappeared. So Yaba, if you're listening, please come back.
She was here. She was waiting. She had to go put her kids to bed.
Oh, okay. So she'll be back. She'll be
Yeah.
back.
Oh, hi, guys.
Hello. We might have one more dono. Just bear with me. I'm trying to get through them all. Like, these guys are like throwing money at us like we're on the pole.
Phoenix Wright super chatted $19.99. Anybody but French fried garbage. Every other queen here has redeeming qualities and at least tries to be a decent human being. Her insufferable fan base is already dragging down the chat as expected.
Look, what we do on this show is we give people who are lolcows, just like me and Jordy, a chance to speak. Give her a chance. We'll see.
Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, French fried girl, do you got a camera?
No, I don't.
So you're not going to turn it on? Okay. All right.
I literally don't.
So everyone wanted us to have you on, and they're spamming.
Dude, exactly, Fauntleroy. Why couldn't FFG just stand her ground and say, no thanks, no can tonight, having a bad side pony day? Or just be honest. I would just been like, hell no, I'm a fatty. And I'm not here for you guys to talk about how fat I am. You know, so I'm not turning my camera on. That's not what we're here for. That's all you had to say, Frenchie. Yulia, thank you so much for the super chat. Hi, me again. Thank you so much for the super chat. Elizabeth, thank you for being a member for 1 month. French fried garbage. Yep. Okay, Money, thank you so much for the super chat. Yaba, oh shit. Yaba qualitatively, is that the word? Qualitatively presented and sold the proof of concept via levity and humor of Gorl to people that 1, aren't the target audience, and 2, don't give a shit. And FFG couldn't deal. Okay, Money, thank you so much for the super chat. And thank you for saying that. And I'm sorry I butchered it, but I got what you're putting down. I'm picking up what you're putting down. You're right on, girl. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. Jordy, City of Thieves. I'm in Maryland for the next 2 weeks visiting family. So if anyone wants to get froggy, girl, let me know. My sisters and I will go to bat. No question. You got it, girl. Absolutely. Thank you for the support. We appreciate you. Me and AK will let you know. Big titty pretty bitch, thank you so much for the super chat. Remember FFG raged out when Keem didn't intervene with YouTube to get her strike overturned. Yes I do. Thank you, big titty pretty bitch, for the super chat and for bringing that up. We're gonna talk about it. All right. Mexican pizza. What about Mexican pizza, babe? Did I miss something? Oh, Deja Blue Bear TC, thank you for remember for 16 months. FF Gun is, and always will be a pick me. Her unhinged behavior is par for the course. She's destroying her community. Thanks for always being awesome, Sam. You're welcome. Thank you. I appreciate you, girl. Okay, look. So there was that, right? That was December 12th, 2024. There was that. Okay, fine. But listen. It was not until December, I think, over on Twitter that French fried dirt neck. Let's go back over here. Here we go. Okay, so that was December 12th, right? So here she is, December 12th. That's Local Live. She says here, I'll be going to Local Live tonight for the ultimate pig roast. See you girls there. That was around lunchtime, 12:41. She was so excited. This is the next day. Okay, so that was her last tweet around 1 o'clock the day of. This is the next day at 5:50 a.m. Like, what is this in reference to? Like the next morning after she completely bombed on Keemstar, the first thing she tweets is 5:50 in the morning, and this is it. Like, what is this about? I think this was her literally like pig raging at 5:50 in the morning. Keem was kind to me. I can say that. He may have went to you at the beginning, but he didn't return after she flopped like he did me several times. LOL. That's right, babe. She forgets that part. All right. So then this is just what? Her retweeting somebody else. This is her retweeting, what's her name? Dell. FFG's going on Local Live. I need more cocaine. Okay, that's about that weirdo freak. Don't care. This is December 13th. She's going live about last night in her deleted reply. This is Frenchie, also on December 13th, the day after, retweeting emotional support muffin. December 13th, retweeting Dell. I don't really know why that was being brought up. Maybe because something Chantel said, not totally sure. Okay, now we're December 14th. December 14th. I think she's talking to Chantel there. She went live on the 14th, retweeting Dell. Okay, now this is kind of out of order because see how that went from the 14th to the 15th? And then here, this is the 13th. Okay, now we're back on the 13th, which is the day after Lolcow Live at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I don't know if Frenchie reposted that on December 13th at 2 o'clock in the morning, but I mean, that's what it looks like to me, right? So Lolcow Live was the evening, December 12th. This is December 13th at 2 o'clock in the morning, and she's retweeting Mindful Maven, which is, I think, just some random ass Twitter. And it says, never tell somebody everything. You might be educating an enemy. 2 o'clock. Hey, Ima. Oh my God, girl. It's so good to see you. I haven't seen you in forever. Cat's Rule, are you still here? Is Towley here? Look, everybody. It's Ima. So good to see you. How are you doing, girl? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. That is crazy. Hey, girl. Okay, so hold on. What do you guys think? Do you think that she retweeted this? Never tell somebody everything. You might be educating an enemy at 2 o'clock in the morning, December 13th, the day after the Keemstar Lolcow Live. I was screeching. Oh, Hippie Peace is there. Hey, look, it's Hippie Peace and P-Day. All your friends are here. A Wicked Crafter, thank you so much for the super chat. I was in the LCU Discord. Yaba was always spoken of with interest and respect. FFG was never mentioned. Thank you for that. Thank you for the super chat. I don't know what I don't see any discussion in the chat about this tweet on December 13th, the day after Lolcow Live at 2 o'clock in the morning. Frenchie's over there, probably on the toilet. How clean do you think Frenchie keeps her bathroom? I'm just saying, probably on her dirty ass toilet in her dirty ass little apartment, her little shithole apartment in the rough part of town, at 2 o'clock in the morning, retweeting, never tell somebody everything. You might be educating an enemy. She was pig mad. Pig mad. Yep. 2 o'clock in the morning on her shitter with the shits from rage eating. Hey, Alex, good to see you. Okay, anyway, whatever. Anyway, about it, either the very next day or within 2 days of Lolcow Live, she retweets this cryptic, never tell somebody everything. You might be educating the enemy. And don't forget, the main thing that Frenchie, not the main thing, the only thing Frenchie will say present day about that Lolcow Live that she bombed on is, Team invited me and I'm the one who asked Yaba to come on. Bitch, please. I mean, we're going to go ahead and let you have that, Frenchie. But that's the only thing she'll say about it. And I think that's what her retweeting this was about. I think she was punching the fucking air on the shitter in the middle of the night, hating herself, beating herself up because I invited Yaba on there. I'm the only reason Yaba was even on there. And she bombed. That's what I think. Candace says, don't forget her brother said she has no friends. So who's that about? Exactly. All right. Anyway, let's go back to her Twitter. Okay. So December 15th, December 16th, she's live. December 17th, whatever. Oh, look at that. December 18th. Who's she retweeting again? None other than Dell. December 18th. Oh, okay. So December 18th, she has a live posted for 5:04 p.m. And then she tweets December the 18th at 8:18 p.m. and says, So anyone who's had a fall strike on your channel from Koki, please let me know. I want to tell it all to my YouTube manager. We having a meeting tomorrow morning. Oh, were you? Did you really have a meeting with your YouTube manager the next morning, Frenchie? Because your tweets over the next couple of days are going to scream otherwise. Scream it. Because remember, your YouTube manager didn't do shit to get that strike overturned. You had to go, Dell had to go crying to Keem. And you all had to throw a fucking tantrum to get Keem to help you get the strike overturned. And then that didn't happen either, did it? No. In the middle of December at that, December 18th, how many days were left in the month? 10, 11, 12, something like that. Almost like when you, I don't know, Frenchie, prey on someone else's downfall by, I don't know, plotting to ruin their December. It's almost as if you are manifesting your own, you know? Something tells me your December last year wasn't that great. Lisa Simpson, thank you so much for this super chat. Also, Keem came in multiple support group streams, dropped big donos, told Yaba she has a dope community. Yeah, he did. He even came into the support group meetings bright and early at 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. Sure did. He even came in to like literally beg Yaba to come back on his show after she politely turned him down. He said on his show on more than one occasion that he is a regular watcher of Yaba's show and that she has what it takes. Didn't she, Frenchie? You had to watch all that, didn't you? We could go over to Keem's Earth channel and find all that. We could scratch up the support group meetings where he came and chat. Put a little compilation together for you. Yaba says he got mad because I stopped responding because I wouldn't go on because of Jovan. That's exactly right. That's what happened. Once again, Yaba stood on motherfucking business, something Dirtneck you would know nothing about. And she told Keemstar to get fucked because he had Jovan on. That's exactly what happened. You wouldn't know nothing about that, would you? Dirtneck. Jeff's Couch Pineapple. Thank you so much for the super chat. Just confirming this is a dope community. It is. Ima says, wait, I'm behind. Who is complaining about Yaba's show? Oh, honey. You're just going to have to sit back and enjoy the sound of my voice for this one, probably, Ima. How behind are you? Like, where have you been? When was the last time you came around? Anyway, FFG is mad because she already peaked while Yaba will someday have a nationally syndicated radio show and make millions. Fauntleroy goes on to say, also, Yaba is so cute while FFG looks like a fat version of Lucy from Pant. Rachel Hayes says, my life is dope and I do dope shit. That's right. Okay, let's get back to it. So, December 18th. I mean, you're just a big fat liar, Frenchie. Do you really have a YouTube manager? I don't think you do. I don't think you do. How many subscribers does Frenchie have? She doesn't have the play button yet, does she? I don't think you have a YouTube manager. And if you do, they're not going to do shit for you. Not until you get the button, big girl. What are you getting embarrassed about? Yaba has a personality and it's funny. FFG is just angry. Okay, so the 18th, in the middle of her December, she gets a strike. And then we don't see her, right? December 20th, she says, bruh, I just had a 12-hour suspension without even being given a fucking reason. YouTube update. For now, my strike still stands. Let's see what happens today. Inshallah, we'll be live later for Friday, or we won't be able to stream until Christmas Day. I'll keep you posted. Oh my God. So she potentially was on a 7-day timeout in the middle of December. in the middle of December. Oh, Yaba says she always threatens shit with her YouTube manager. Did she? So this wasn't the only time she threatened or she talked shit and said she had a YouTube manager? Was this just the first time that it was proven without a shadow of a doubt that she did not, in fact, have a YouTube manager because she wasn't able to get that strike taken care of? That's wild. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Silly Billy says DirtNet cannot handle it when there's someone better. Thank you for that. Okay, so 37 comments under that. 9:30 a.m. update. Strike still stands and my appeal was denied. False strike by a meth addict. Appeal denied. What a fucking joke. I'm starting to hate YouTube. Oh, it's December 20th, 2024 when you started hating YouTube. So let's see what happened to Frenchie during her December of 2024. Let's see. On December 12th, 2024, Frenchie bombed Lolcow Live and embarrassed herself. I mean, she took a massive hit to her narcissistic ego, irreparably bruised and damaged. And then 6 days later, on December 18th, Dishwasher hits her with a strike and puts her in a timeout for 7 days. On December 20th, 2 days after that, YouTube denies her appeal. The strike stands and she's starting to hate YouTube because that meth head put a false strike on her and she couldn't get it off, not even with the help of her YouTube manager. Jeff's Couch Pineapple, did I thank you for your super chat? Thank you so much for your super chat. Santa Fe Spike Cup in Chantel's purse, thank you for the super chat. And man, that thumbnail is the most diabolical. Oh, yes, it is. I agree. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. I'm not the best at the thumbnails, but I'm trying. Okay, so yeah, that's a rough December, right? I guess it started out the first 12 days of December started out pretty strong, and then it kind of tanked from there, I see. Okay. All right, so December 20th, she goes on, what time is this? Okay, 9:40 p.m. So this is the end of the day on the 20th, and she thought her strike was going to be lifted, and it wasn't. She says, I don't know what to say. I was told not to worry. This would be fixed. I think this is when Keem had already then been contacted by this time, maybe. And this is her, like, crying because Keem didn't get it fixed. She says, I don't know what to say. I was told not to worry. This would be fixed. I waited all day to see what would happen. Nothing did. I thought we would be able to do our regular Friday, but unfortunately, shit didn't work out. Sorry, guys. That was at 9:40 p.m. on the 20th. Cindy, thank you so much for the super chat. I just want you and Yama to know I just adore and support the two of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We both do. Thank you. All right, so that was the update. And then here it is. Oh my God, we don't hear from her for 2 days. 2 days later on the 22nd, she says, anyone else rolling their eyes hard at this new attention-seeking X-rapping Dr. Phil show guest side character? I don't know who she's talking about. Should I know? I don't know. That's at 6:28 in the morning. Anywho, December 22nd. Okay, so December 22nd, Claire declared says, French fried frog fans thinking Keemstar is God and should be handing out Christmas miracles. He's a creator, not the CEO of YouTube. And I'm sure he's busy being as it's Christmas, the busiest time of year. These self-entitled fucks, I swear. And the only reason I'm saying it in that voice is because I don't like her. She don't like me, and it's fine. So then here's Frenchie responding on the 22nd. He offered to help you, dumb C-U-N-T. Fuck all the way off. Oh God, she's so delightful. All right, so what time of day was that? I'm curious. Look at that, 10:47 a.m. And then at 10:57 a.m., Frenchie says, might fuck around and lose another Twitter today. I'm in the mood. Good for you, Frenchie. Hold on, let me see, because I feel like there was something. Oh, look, there's Claire declared again, says something, don't know, don't care. And then Frenchie responds by saying, what? Fuck off, Grandma. Nobody's talking to you. Oh God, so angry, Frenchie. Although I will say I'm seeing a lot of names on these Twitter threads that are no longer Team FFG, are they? Nope, they're in my chat now. That's funny. December 22nd, just something benign. Tragedy pimps keep talking. I have no idea who she's talking about there. Oh, then here we are 2 days later, December 24th. She was in court and went to the farm boy because weird. I don't know. Why? Why? Frenchie is also like Chantel, calling women old is an insult. Oh, okay. Oh, look at this very cryptic message she's reposting. December. It says December 20th. Oh, same mindful maven. You become very dangerous when you realize you can do it alone. Merry Christmas, girl gang. Okay. The receipt for the Christmas dinner she ordered in November. I don't care about that. She says happy birthday to her mother. Her mom's name was Christmas Carol. She was born on Christmas. Thank you for sharing that with us publicly. Talks more about Christmas, Hanukkah. Oh, live on December 25th. Oh, okay. All right. She went live on Christmas Day. The day after Christmas, she's calling somebody on Twitter a fucking cunt. Okay. Live again that day. Toys, I don't know, dog toys, I guess. Live on the 27th. Happy Scativersary. Look, Chantel, so she's keeping it together. You know, here we are. Here we are. Here we are. The first we're seeing of Frenchie bringing up the bodega is on the 28th of December. So she had a really rough month, right? December 12th was a bad day. December 18th, she got the strike. December 20th, the strike still wasn't lifted. She didn't get the strike lifted till what? The 22nd? So she's having a really bad day. Not only was she going through all of this during her December, but simultaneously, as we were mentioning before, simultaneously, Keemstars and Yaba's chat, everybody is going on and on and on about how Frenchie bombed and Yaba killed it. Yaba's been asked to come back on Keemstar's shit. Frenchie is seeing and hearing all of this, all of it. And that hit she took to her narcissistic ego back in December 12th on, you know, that on top of the strike from Koki, her YouTube manager not fixing it, the, you know, Keem offering to fix it and that whole thing going left because she acted like a fucking toddler about it. All of that was just building up. So what does she decide to do? She decides to what? Take it out on somebody, somewhere. She's got to take aim at something. And so what does she do? She decides she's going to go after Hurl World, but not after Hurl World. No. The bodega, right? Because anybody who thinks of bodega, they immediately think Hurl World, right? When you think bodega, isn't Hurl World who you like automatically think of, right? No. Who, and matter of fact, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you're even somewhat familiar with the bodega. And if you were to think bodega, who's the first person that comes to your mind? Put a 1 in the chat if it's fucking Hurl World. Put a 1 in the chat if it's fucking Hurl World. Because this is it right here. This is ground fucking zero. December 28th, 2024. This is it. I guess that question was kind of convoluted. When you think of bodega, you think of AK. You think of tragic. You think of Alex Glitter shit. You think of gothic glitter. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but she's cussing about something hurting her. I didn't even know that they were considering fucking Hurl World bodega at that time. Had no idea. But where did she get this from? Okay, let's read the tweet. Let's read the tweet. Okay, December 28th, 1:37 p.m. Frenchie tweets, the bodega openly threatening to dox Gorl World viewers now. Why? Because I had the audacity to reply to someone trying to start shit. That's the bodega. Thank you. AK, Tragic, Ritalin, Alex. Yes, yes. Who the fuck is putting her world in the bodega? Oh, I'll tell you. Because look where she gets it from. She got this from the fucking farms, bro. This is literally a screenshot from the farms. That's what this is. Now she's cropped it, so you can't see that this is a screenshot from the farms. Why'd you do that, Frenchie? Why'd you crop it? Why don't you just show it? Show that you're taking this from the fucking farms. And down here, FFG is now beefing with half of the bodega. Where's the bodega? Where's the bodega? Even in the fucking tweet. Even in the screenshot of the tweet that they're slapping up here, AK's not tagged, Tragic's not tagged, Ritallin's not tagged, Alex is not tagged. Who are these people? Who the hell is Highlight Groceries? I don't even know. Gina, not a fan 213? Who the fuck is that? Don't know who that is either. Who's at Fatty Fangirl? Who are these people? Who the hell is Her World? What is this? Where does this even come from? Is this a screenshot from an AK stream, an Alex stream, a Tragic stream? That looks like fucking, what's his name? Hussy to me. Who is that? Lisa says, so when Gucci Gang Gamer Girl allegedly dropped CP in Frenchie's Discord, I guess we can then say Girl Gang posted CP since we're lumping everyone together. Great point, Lisa. Thank you. Oh, Charlotte Taterflow says you don't want to know. Oh, Hecate, is that who it is? I don't know. They're all clowns to me. So, Dirtneck, all of a sudden, after having a really bad December and getting her narcissistic ego irreparably damaged, she decides on December 28th that she's going to take this screenshot from the farms about her world and say that says FFG is now beefing with half of the bodega. And she's going to slap it up there and say the bodega openly threatening to dox Girl World viewers now. Why? Because I had the audacity to reply to someone trying to start shit. That's the bodega. Okay. All right. So that was... Oh, and what's Her World saying? They're saying, well, you came from one of mine, so watch me systematically go for a bunch of yours. Mary Dogsmith, FFG, you dumb cunt. And honestly, I don't even know what this was all about. I really don't. I don't care. I don't know Her World. I don't talk to them. I have no idea. And I have to say, I really don't care. This sounds like it was a bunch of Twitter slap fighting going on amongst Her World and FFG. It was so bad because it was legit like the day after you launched your bodega boardroom shirt. Yes, literally this one. Matter of fact, hold on. So I'm going to keep scrolling. We won't have to go that far because, oh, look, then there she is the next day. She says, I'll only be using Twitter to post our lives from now on. I'm done here. Don't DM me or at me. I won't be here to reply. Bodega is doxing Girl World viewers, so make sure your shit is all locked down. They've been going real life for years. It's what they do and always have. Be careful. December 29th. Really, Frenchie? What the fuck happened to that? What happened to you leaving Twitter because Bodega's doxing everybody? You're so full of shit. So full of shit. Okay, so now we're into January. She was sick. And I feel like pretty much like during the month of January, she really, obviously she's back on Twitter, but she was trying to keep it, business, just straight business or whatever. Hold on one second. Where is, let me see if I can find it over here. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to put this on screen. Yaba said in chat, she made a great point, which I meant to go look for the actual date that I added or that I launched the Bodega X boardroom merch, and I couldn't really find it, mostly because I couldn't scroll that far back on my Twitter. But what I do have is this tweet from Owl. And this tweet is dated December 30th, 8:51 a.m. So if Owl is tweeting at 8:31 or 8:51 a.m. on December 30th, and she tweets the following, I can see it now. Yaba, girl, look at the bodega are useful idiots. Don't worry about it. I got it under control. Frenchie. Then why did your wife send them free homemade, poorly contrasted shirts honoring your alliance? So if Owl says that on December 30th at 8:51 a.m., what day do you think it was that I launched and advertised my Bodega X boardroom shirts? Do you think that maybe possibly if we were to use some common sense and just some deductive reasoning, you could say that that was probably on, I don't know, December 28th or 29th, somewhere around there. Maybe. See how it all kind of goes together. Right. So at the same time, you guys see what I'm talking about? We've been saying this. We have been saying this. That Frenchie didn't start talking shit about Bodega until literally I launched this merch. And that wasn't, hold on. Oh, thank you. Could you send me the link to it? Is it unlisted? Holy shit. Oh, hold on. My grandson's calling me. Let me text him, tell him I'm busy. Okay. I'll have to call him back. So I'm sorry, but like I said, I can probably go back and find, actually, hold on. Now that I think about it, I was searching earlier. Oh, yep, right there. What day is this? Oh, Lord have mercy. Thank you. Okay, so in my phone, the first time that I took a picture of the Bodega X boardroom shirt was on December 21st, 2024. Or that's like the first one that it finds. I think there might have been one. Okay, hold on. I don't know. I just searched Bodega. I guess I could go back and search by date too. But anyway, get me out of here. Let me throw that up there. Okay. Thank you, AK. What did Pat say? Oh, this is FFG thinking she's playing Game of Thrones, as Charlie puts it. Exactly. You're exactly right. Okay, so AK says that she found the stream where that video, the one that FFG has pinned to her Twitter, the one that Tragic played on AK stream in May. She says she found that stream. It was first played May 30th, 2024. The timestamp for that video being played is 2 hours, 7 minutes, 13 seconds. And I was in chat from 9 minutes, 53 seconds to 29 minutes, 56 seconds. The total stream length was 3 hours, 14 minutes. She says you were only there in chat for the first 30 minutes of a 2-hour and 14-minute live stream, and Tragic played the FFG video at the very end. Thank you for that. I know you are super busy right now, AK, and you have a lot of work to do getting ready for trial. So I appreciate you taking the time and doing that research. Yava says, Lisa, she wanted to pull the trigger. The farms were gassing her up to do it, and she stupidly went through with it. Yeah, and I think that this right here proves that the farms literally gassed her into doing it, bro. Look at that. And then this right here, share this tab instead. This is dated December 30th. You got Owl talking about Yaba and Frenchie discussing the fact that Frenchie is going at the bodega, but literally right after I launched my merch with the bodega. Like, this is wild shit, Frenchie. Seriously wild shit. Okay. So that was her swing and a miss in December, really, was her trying to, bodega bad. Look, you guys, bodega's so bad. They're doxing, but it was her world. So it didn't stick, right? Because like I said, her world's not bodega. Like, nobody thinks that. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, her world might be out there doing some ratchet shit with you because the two of you are into it. But it didn't go, right? It didn't fly. So during the month of January, she's pretty chill, right? Look, she's sticking to her live streams. It's business as usual. Here she talks about she drives a 2018 Acura that she bought with cash. Good for you. Then January 13th, she says, I'll be back on my no Twitter kick tomorrow. For today, I'm here for the fuck shit and calling out some butthurt bitches. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so she got spicy on the 13th. Then she's back to just tweeting whatever. She's sharing her live streams. Oh, then on January 16th, she takes a swipe at somebody. I don't know who would see. She does this. This is what she does. She does this subtweeting bullshit where she's obviously speaking directly to somebody, but she doesn't name the person. So then people are left to wonder, oh, who's Frenchie talking about? Like, she tweeted some shit today about like somebody being like, they got so much time on their hands and all they care about is pills. And maybe if they put the pills down, their son would talk to him. And I was like, who the fuck is she talking about? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Anyway, Chin's Wasser Crimes, thank you so much for the super chat, hun. Caught up late fee. Appreciate it. Wicked Crafter, did I see this? Hell. Thank you for the super chat. She's not smooth enough to attempt moves like Sam and Yaba. I don't think I did see that. Thank you so much for the super chat, hon. Okay, so anyway, here's a mean one. If anybody in the chat knows who exactly she was talking to on January 16th when she says, I was trying to be nice, but let me spell it out. Debbie Downer, toothy blowjob, incel freak. I never liked you. Nobody in the Discord liked you. Unemployed, lazy, broke, lonely, pathetic, loser. Go find a fucking job, Eeyore. Who is she talking to? That's her telling someone to be quiet before she puts them for their addiction, before she outs them for their addiction. Excuse me. Dude, bless me. Oh, Fondue Spiteful Bitch. Fondue says that's Sierra Danielle. That's what she's talking to on January 16th. That's so mean. Subtweeting and vague booking are the domain of cowards. Thank you, Fauntleroy. Yaba says she collected all of that info from someone who talked about her life just to embarrass them later on. That's wild. That's what she does, is my understanding and observation. You know who else does shit like that? I'm told. I wouldn't know because I don't watch them, don't pay attention. But that Hecate or whatever, I don't know, Hecate, whatever that weird bitch's name is. I hear she has that too. Ain't that right, Damon Amber? Anyway. More, just trying to play it cool in January. Not a whole lot going on. R.I.P. Marty. Okay, now we're into February. Oh, look at this. I found this one interesting. She says on February 6th, the animal abuser who tried to starve a cat is e-begging for cat food, for fuck's sake. Frenchie, we're going to be circling back around to this because there is a lot of question. I think we all pretty much are in agreement that Frenchie's brother Chris last night basically told us that the cat is dead, but he can't say when or how the cat died or the circumstances surrounding the end of that cat's life, because it would literally ruin Frenchie on YouTube forever. And it was just a matter of morals and principles that he couldn't do that, not even to his sister, who threw him under the bus, caused him to get doxxed on Girl World, be harassed by fucking KIWI Farms, and have people in his real life contacted by fucking farmers of all people. Not even then will he do that to his sister. So we're going to circle back around to who the situation with the BBJ. You wonder if Frenchie has any day ones. We know she doesn't. Her brother told us she doesn't. All right. So February 7th. February continues. I don't know what this is. February 10th. I don't know who this person is. I don't know what the comment's about. I don't know where it's from. Like, this not familiar. I'm gonna skip it. Don't care. I know it's not Bodega. I know that much. All right. So live February 10th, live February 11th, more whatever. Oh, here it is. Oh, February 12th. Here we go. Out of the blue, out of nowhere. February 12th, which, by the way, just so happens to be 2 months to the day after Frenchie bombed on Keemstar's Lolcow Live. 12:07 p.m. Does anyone have a clip of AK making anti-Semitic comments on live stream? It was my pinned tweet on my old account that I had RT, is it retweeted? But I can't remember for the life of me who had tweeted it originally. Yeah, okay. So February 12th, she decides she wants to know if anyone has that clip of AK making anti-Semitic comments on live stream. And this comment underneath it is very important. I'm going to read that. So this person named Alan responds and says, I have a lot of clips of DC calling AK Harry, a Wookiee, an inbred Pakistani, Arab dick nose. And then a few times she gave back a little of the same energy. All is fair in love and war. And notice AK or Frenchie. Oh, you are so sweet. Thank you. Cash App. Appreciate you. Frenchie does not respond. I don't want to say your name because I don't know. Frenchie doesn't respond to this. Now, Frenchie knows good and goddamn well exactly what Alan's talking about here, but Frenchie doesn't acknowledge it. AK says, DC wrote in Arabic at me on Twitter telling me to get a lawyer because she's a cunt. Thank you, AK. Wicked Crafter, thank you so much for the super chat. FFG, you bombed. It's who you are, loser. All right. So this is important, though, because this really is some context regarding the clip that Frenchie's looking for of some shit that AK said to DC. Now, I can't really go very far into detail on that because DC is somebody that I really shouldn't be discussing right now online on the internet. But AK is in the chat, and AK, feel free to put any context to this in the chat as you like. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to bop over. Hold on, wait, let me see this. Okay. So then here she tweets, I guess she ends up finding the clip. Somebody gives it to her. February 12th. We're still on February 12th. And she tweets, here are the bodega bitches, AK and Alex Glitter. Okay. So she knows who the bodega bitches are. Her world's not one of them. I digress. Here are the bodega bitches, AK and Alex Glitter, anti-Semitic garbage bags. When you support this and support them, it's because you're just like them. Fucking disgusting. It is a clip of AK talking to DC, and she says some things that if you don't know the context, you might say, man, she is really racist. That was some really anti-Semitic racist shit to say. Okay, I'll give an example. In that clip, AK calls DC a Jew bitch. But the reason AK called her a Jew bitch is because DC on her own platform, on her own channel, on her own live stream, was referring to herself as a Jew bitch. And then, DC said all kinds of disgusting things about AK. Again, I think, where were we? I'll show you right here. Here we go. Called AK a hairy, a Wookiee, an inbred Pakistani, an Arab dick nose, all kinds of shit. There in that clip, there's also AK making I think DC did have a nose job, right? So AK makes some comment about her having a nose job or fixing her Jew nose or something like that. But that's after and in response to DC calling AK's nose an Arab dick nose. Like, these are two women, who are throwing, insults regarding each other's ethnicity at one another. And then here comes fucking French Fry Girl wanting to take the clip of only what AK is saying, okay? Not showing the whole back and forth between these two women, right? Purposely not showing the whole fucking picture and the whole thing that really happened, and saying, see guys, anti-Semitic, look, racist, look, see? Like, what the fuck? AK says, yeah, she talks about her nose job all the time, and DC told you to get a nose job like her and fix it. Yes. She's a ridiculous bitch. I never talked to her in that way until she did it to me and wouldn't stop. Exactly. AKA, everyone should stay out of the beef because it ain't gonna end good. Yeah. Freya's cat says, don't forget everyone, because we watch Yaba and Stan, we're all Nazis per FFG. Exactly. Hi, King Thorgrim Grudge Bearer. Thank you for being a member for 25 months. Forever Basic Betty. Imagine defending DC. Couldn't be me, Frenchie. LOL. Thank you for being a member. Solus, nice to see you. Thank you for the super chat. There isn't a dumpster large enough for all of her bullshit. No, there's not. There really isn't. Okay, so this is on February 12th that all of a sudden, out of the blue, for no fucking reason, Frenchie decides she's going to go ahead and start going after AK and the bodega again. Right? Here it is. 1, 2, 3 tweets, 4 tweets on the 12th, and then live in 1 hour. Okay. She says here, just say you're an anti-Semitic bigot too. Here she says, here's the screenshot from my now yeeted Twitter. I stand by what I said then and now. It's not dated. I wish it was. That would be nice, but whatever. She says, like I said in 2021, the bodega is as dangerous and disgusting as Negs. DC is a sack of shit. There's a million things that can be said without being anti-Semitic. This is who they are. But she totally leaves out the fact that literally everything DC said to AK was ethnic, had to do with her ethnicity and her appearance based on her ethnicity, but completely leaves all that out. It's fucking great. Chins Wasta, thank you so much for the super chat. DK always twist Dirtnet. Wait, who was DK? Always twist everything to suit her needs, just like her twin. Okay, DK is supposed to be Dirtneck. I don't know. I mean, I know who you're talking about. What's DK? I'm so confused. Let me have some water. God. I took this gigantic swig of a different drink right before I went live, and I don't even want to tell you guys what it was, but I feel like now I have to tell you so you understand. All right? It was a Slurpee. And it was so sweet. It was just, oh God, it was horrible. And I'm feeling sick. Yalba says, didn't she accuse Charlie of supporting DC because she stayed silent? But here she is vocally standing up for DC. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you, babe, for pointing that out. All right. So that's February 12th. She decides to go in. Okay, so this is, I'm going to bop over here because this is AK and Alex's stream from that very same night, February 12th, 2025. It's titled Raggedy Old Belinda featuring Alex Glitter. So it's AK and Alex. We're going to start at the 25:20. That's close enough. Okay. Make sure you guys.
I need that big fat bitch.
Oh, God, wait. Does not need to be on 2x speed. We'll put out 1.25. Okay, listen to that. Okay, so this is the same night. This is the night that out of the blue, out of nowhere, Frenchie starts going after AK with them old, tired ass clips of AK and DC fighting with one another. Okay, that's where we're at. Is everybody following along? Is Spiteful Pinky Jean in the chat? I haven't seen her. I wanted to thank her. Well, she must be listening. I got her cotton candy and Coke as she requested. She did. Like, what the fuck, man? Okay, so I had one of my grandsons down here last weekend, right? Or last week. And I took him back to his mom on Saturday. We meet in Indianapolis. So when I left, I stopped at the Thorntons because he wanted a slushy icy drink. So I was like, okay, totally fine. Well, he wanted cotton candy and Coke, and that's how I made it. And the cotton candy was in the bottom. And so after I made it for him, I stuck the straw in and I took a drink of it and I got cotton candy. And it was like the most delicious thing I'd ever had. But I only took that one little sip. I didn't have any more. And I've been thinking about it ever since. So I asked my wife to get me one and she did. And she brought it home to me and I took a sip of it. And oh my God, I don't know what I was thinking. It was horrible. Okay, anyway, here we go. It's February 12th. This is the same day that out of nowhere, Frenchie starts going off about AK and DC and their slap fight from years before. Like literally like 4 years before. 2021, right? Right. This is what AK and Alex had to say about it same day.
Close her fat fucking mouth about me being racist because she's a big fat white woman.
Have anything to do with you, not even your own fucking boyfriend. So worthless that nobody else wants to have anything to do with you, not even your own fucking boyfriend.
I need that big fat bitch French fry girl to not fucking close her fat fucking mouth about me being racist because
she said, I need that big fat fucking bitch. Okay, I'm going to put it on regular. I really don't want to miss it because I love how AK just comes in fucking swinging. Listen.
Anything to do with you, not even your own fucking boyfriend.
I need that big fat bitch French fry girl to not fucking close her fat fucking mouth about me being racist because she's a big fat white woman. And if she fucking starts a war against a minority woman who this entire community has been unbelievably fucking racist towards, and everybody has turned a blind eye to, I promise you, I will make you the head of this fucking racist campaign against me. If you, like, what? Why would she want to do this?
I don't know. I don't know.
I've never said shit to this bitch. I don't care about her Jewish nonsense. She tried to fucking get a Jewish woman hurt. She doesn't care about her own supposed alleged fucking Judaism or religion. She said she was Arabic once. She said she was all sorts of fucking different things. I don't give a fuck. Bottom line is, I fucking haven't done shit to that bitch. And if she joins in with Hussy because Gigi's up her ass in DMs right now crying about us, getting her to do this.
Did you hear that? Because Gigi is up her ass in DMs right now, getting her to do this. And notice down here in the chat, Not Banana Enema says, oh yeah, Beggy was saying, message me honey to FFG was beautiful. Beggy saying, message me honey to FFG was beautiful. Spiteful Pinky Jin, yes, I just wanted to say thank you, girl. And thank you for the super chat.
Or she's crying because she's reading Kiwi Farms. I'm going to make her the person who's the head of the fucking campaign against me. Like, what the fuck is she doing? She's got a huge audience. She has money coming in, and she's doing this.
Yeah, I think that
she wants to get into it with us, who are in massive lawsuits. You want to? Okay.
I mean, I don't even know that she's involved. It's like more like, unless I'm wrong, unless she has said something and somebody could let us know. She has said something.
Yes.
Oh, what did
She's
she
right
say?
here. Look at this. Look at this shit. All right, I'll put it up. Does anyone have the clip of AK making anti-Semitic comments on live stream? It was my pinned tweet in my old account that I had retweeted, but I can't remember for the life of me who had retweeted it originally. To which somebody said, I have a lot of clips of DC calling AK Harry a Wookiee, an inbred Pakistani Arab dick nose a few times. She gave back a little, same energy, all spared love and war, which is 100% accurate.
Yeah.
So what's your fucking problem, bitch? Say it to my face. How about that? Say it to my face. Come over here and call me a fucking racist to my face, you stupid white bitch. Do that. Because I'm fucking tired of this.
Yeah, she may not want to do that because there's a lot of things that
So it didn't come out of nowhere. We can see exactly where it came from this time. The farms literally sent Belinda into FFG's chat. Not Banana Enema says it right here. Oh yeah, Beggy's saying message me honey to FFG was beautiful. And actually earlier in this stream, it's talked about again.
were, I don't know, that I have receipts on with to do with actually her and some situations that she was involved in years ago.
She's a fucking coward. She's a coward.
Yeah.
And she will do
Yaba says you should have set that out, big girl.
whatever she's pressured into fucking doing.
Yeah, I really don't like to bring, like, you know what I mean? I try to just like get along with people.
No, literally, we don't talk about her in our fucking spaces. Someone came in and started babbling about fucking French Fry Girl. I have less than zero interest in French Fry Girl. If you may have noticed, but I don't know.
She's saying I have less than zero interest in a fucking French Fry Girl. What French Fry Girl was bringing to Twitter on this date was shit from 4 fucking years prior. No, and now we know, not out of nowhere. French Fry Girl was bringing this 4-year-old shit between AK and DC to Twitter in February because Belinda went in her fucking chat and said, message me, honey. Wow. I didn't know all that until I went looking today to put this shit together for my stream. That's crazy, Frenchie.
If anybody noticed.
Hold on. Let me catch up here. Lord have mercy. Solus, thank you so much for the super chat. I messed up my milestone message. So love this community. You and Yaba support group are the real ones. Fuck Dirtneck and her narcissistic gunt. That's right. Thank you so much, Solus. I appreciate you supporting our channel. Farms getting people to fight for their own amusement once again. They sure did, and it worked, didn't it? It worked this time because Frenchie's a weak bitch who got her narcissistic ego bruised. And how is that working out for you now, French Fry Girl? Let's see. 5 months ago, approximately, was February 12th. Coming up on 5 months ago. How's that working out for you? How's the last 5 months worked out for you, Frenchie?
I have less than zero fucking interest. Do not bring her up around me. I don't care. Literally. But if somebody brought her up in our Twitter spaces, that's not, why are you taking it out on me? Did I sit there and agree with her with whatever she said? I didn't hear what she said.
I want to ask FFG what she thought about Belinda telling when she was like, oh, you ramen hair, whatever. And Belinda came back and they were friends at the time. And she said, go eat some matzo ball soup, bitch.
She didn't care.
She didn't care, did she?
Yes. AK says you can see Gigi poking at FFG through all of 2024 to come for the bodega for being racist. Yes, he did. And she ignored it. And I'm going to show you some of those screenshots as soon as we're done with this clip.
No, I don't think she did. They laughed about it. I thought it was funny. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
But Belinda cannot be funny unless she's being bigoted, racist, or just flat out stupid.
It's really convenient to post old clips out of context because someone or something pissed you off. I mean, come on, join the fucking fun. I have no problem including you in this bullshit if that is really what you want.
Yeah.
oh my fucking God, as a friend, she hasn't said some bigoted shit over the, I mean, you're like, yeah, like, there's a reason, I haven't said, I don't care about French Fry Girl. Otherwise, does she realize I used to watch her? Does she realize I've watched most of her old streams?
We used to be buddies, right, Frenchie?
Yeah. You used to be friends with Alex. Do you
Yeah,
know
we
that
used to be friends.
if I spent 10 minutes even researching some of your biggest fucking racist moments, we could have a super cut up like immediately.
Yeah, I mean, you were over there lying to me in DMs, telling me all kinds of shit that was lies, and that you were actually doing behind the scenes, so that I would stand up for you. Remember when Nate's was coming after you, the man that you're now like standing up for his girlfriend? Yeah.
Yeah. You're all.
Oh, that is some wild shit. Did y'all hear the absolute fucking bangers that Alex just dropped? Were you listening? Lord. Linda says FFG searching for drama and thriving on it. That's right. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hi, King Thorgrim Grudge Bearer. Thank you for the super chat. FFG went from boss bitch to bossed bitch. Thank you so much for the super chat.
All fucking retarded. That's what I mean. Stay the fuck away from me.
I take such personal fuck.
All right. That was great. Thank you for that, girls. Hold on. I gotta go into my little file and drag some shit over. So, speaking of Sniff in 2024 trying to get French Fry Girl to go after the bodega and us. So, over here, this is dated August 6th, 2024. I find this very interesting. So this is Snifford on August 6th. Can you guys see it? Let me see if I can make it a little bigger. Oh, there we go. That's how I like it. I like it as big as possible so everyone can see it and get clear screenshots right now. August 6th, which let me just refresh your memory. This was only a week or so after that whole shit in our personal lives that had nothing to do with us was aired out on the internet, Sniffer says, Yaba, we're just curious why any tags at French Fry G isn't speaking out against you and Sam for modding for and paneling up with people she says are anti-Semitic. Frenchie calls others out by their names for less. So we're just curious why she's protecting you. That's all. Sheesh. And he includes a screenshot of Yaba saying, what the fuck is Frenchie supposed to say to me and why? I'm not responsible for what other people do and say. I don't keep tabs on her like that. Why would she me? She does her shit and I do mine. We don't want a war. They do, and it's not going to happen. And then Snifford says she's sticking by the anti-Semitism and pedo shielding. I mean, I knew she would because she's as fraudulent as she is rotund. But it's nice to see her finally admit that she's the puss we all knew she was. And that is in response to French Fried Girl. See the date, August 6th. French Fried Girl says, the drunk, self-loathing prick has been trying to drag me into this for months, trying to get us to fight for months. Not going to happen. If I'm fighting anyone, it's him. It's been him for 4 fucking years now. I'm bored. You and me are good. She's talking to Yaba. You and me are good, and they can stay mad about it. Fuck them, she says. And then she says, a fucking gang of failures and losers. Hey, Caillou, go slice your baloney titties off again. Maybe then you'll love yourself, self-loathing drunk sack of unwanted weird eye having shit. That was on August 6th, 2024. So, what AK said is true. All through 2024, you can see where Gigi would literally tag Frenchie, trying to get Frenchie to do something, say something to Sam and Yaba, because Sam and Yaba were friends with Bodega now, right? Alex, AK. So Frenchie knew that the grift gang and the fail farmers were looking for her to do that. And she, as you know, back in August, she was like, I see what you're doing. I'm not stupid. I'm no puppet. I'm not going to fall for it. Me and Yaba are good. Neither one of us want a war with each other. She does her shit. I do my shit. Fuck you, right? Not the first time or the last time that French Fry Girl would basically just completely go back on any kind of business, you know, that she might have been standing on. That was August 6th. And it was August 16th was the day that Frenchie did the live stream that she then deleted, where she, you know, with her whole chest spoke out in support of me and Yaba and our family, and spoke out against the grift gang and the fail farmers and all the people who were using, you know, the essay of a little girl in their internet slap fight. And then remember, she walked that back. Yeah. So let me hold on a second. Where is it's this one? Okay, hold on. Okay, I think it's right here.
Does she care? That's my big question.
Or being friends with us, anything like that,
Okay,
which
here.
cause infighting. They want, you know, people are, I mean, I know why. Again, people are coming at Yaba over things that AK said, because they want to cause infighting. They want to.
This is that February 12th stream of AK and Alex again, after FFG was showing her ass on Twitter and run her cocksucker about the bodega earlier in the day. Got it? Good.
Bully Yaba and Sam into not, you know, supporting us or being friends with us, anything like that, which I mean, I don't know if you've met Yaba or Sam, but yeah.
Why does she care? That's my big question. Why does she fucking care?
I don't know. Well, I think that what happened was that somebody had gone in Yaba's chat and like said something about Belinda, or FFG unblocked Belinda or something. Belinda wants to send you some stuff on AK. Why?
Did you hear that? Tap it back.
Somebody had gone in Yaba's chat and like said something about Belinda, or FFG unblocked Belinda or something. Belinda wants to send you some stuff on AK. Why does FFG even give a fuck about an AK?
Belinda wants to send you some stuff on AK, and Alex is like, why does FFG give a fuck about AK? Exactly. Why all of a sudden in February, when way back in August, we've got screenshots of you, Frenchie, responding directly to GG when he tried to get you to do exactly what you ended up doing on February 12th, which was going after the bodega and AK over being racist and their association, being associated with Yaba and Sam. Gigi tried to get you to do that back in August, and you gave him the big middle finger. You were having none of it. You were going to keep the peace with Yaba and Sam. But then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, in February, on February 12th, Belinda is saying, unblock me, Frenchie, because I have shit I want to give you on AK. And now all of a sudden, AK's racist and anti-Semitism has to be completely called out on Twitter, you know? And the whole thing has to come crashing down. Now, you knew what you were doing. She knew what she was doing. She knew AK and Alex had wrenches in our chat. I don't think what's his name did, but AK, I think Tragic had a wrench in my chat. I don't think Tragic had a wrench in Yaba's. I don't know. I could be wrong. She knew that. Everybody knew that. We had the Bodega Boardroom merch. We had wrenches in their chat. We were in their chat. They were in our chat. Clearly, there had been an alliance formed, and it wasn't a brand new fucking alliance either. As you know, as you tweeted today, Frenchie, I was in Alex and AK's chats with a wrench back in May of last year, bitch. You know that because you posted on your fucking Twitter today trying to nail my ass to the wall for some dumb shit. Failure. I don't even know where my gavel is, Megan. I'll have to find it. But you've been new. You knew that the alliance between the bodega, the boardroom, and the support group was well underway, damn near a year under our belt at that point. And all of a sudden, shit from 4 years ago that got handed to you by fucking Belinda that Gigi was trying to get you to jump on in August, all of a sudden in February, you pulled the trigger. And why? And why? Why, girl? Why? What did you think was going to happen? Did you really think that you were going to what? Okay, let me back up. What, Frenchie, did you think Belinda wanted to see accomplished by you speaking out against the bodega and putting Yaba and Sam in a position? And that position was square in between French Fried Girl and the fucking bodega. What do you think? Did you consider it? Did you think about it for a minute? Sniffer's been trying to get me to do this for over a year now. Clearly, the farms did as well because you started to nibble on it in December when you got that shit off the farms about Hurl World. And now here comes fucking Belinda publicly, and it had to have been said publicly that Belinda told FFG to unblock her because she had some shit she wanted to give her on AK because Alex fucking knew. Did it ever occur to you, Frenchie, what exactly it was that the Grift Gang and the Fail Farmers were after when they kept on and kept on and kept on pushing you and poking you and prodding you to start that shit with the bodega and put Sam and Yaba in the fucking middle of it? Because any fucking way you slice it, any fucking way you look at it, you had to have known by you saying some shit and directly taking aim at and attacking AK specifically, AK, that you would be putting me and Yaba in a fucking position. Fell right into their trap. What a dumbass. And how is that working out for you now, Frenchie? Did you think that Sam and Yaba were going to turn on AK and Alex and be like, oh, we have to go the way the French is going because we want to keep the peace and we don't want a big war between the creators? Is that really what you thought? Because what that tells me is that Frenchie don't know the first fucking thing about standing on business, about being that bitch. Because if she was, she would have stood on fucking business and she would have told fucking Belinda and Snifford and the Grift Gang and the Fail Farmers to suck her dick. Oh man, AK saying things to DC 4 years ago that I can clip out of context and slap an anti-Semitic sticker on. Give me a fucking break. Pathetic. You're pathetic, Dirtneck. You should be embarrassed. You should be fucking humiliated that you allowed yourself to be used by those degenerate, no good, racist, child exploiting, pedo obsessed fucking freaks. And what does that make you, Frenchie? What does that make you? Chins Wester Crimes, thank you so much for the stupid chat. Girl, when did Dirtneck lose her job again? She didn't have a job. Oh, you mean the job at the factory? Because her brother done said she was never an accountant. I don't know when she lost her job at the factory. Who knows? shameful, ain't it? Shameful. That's one thing about doing shit like this on the internet over a long period of time, is that somebody out there is always going to go back and put the fucking pieces together. And that just happens to be, you know, me and Yaba, one of our favorite activities. So this has been fun for me and I appreciate you. All right, what else do we have here? Let me see. Where was I? What am I sharing? Okay, that. Let me hit it for just another second. Hold on.
Like,
I
we
don't
don't
know.
talk
She never
about
has
her.
before.
We don't, you know, so if, I mean, it just is more of their incitement.
Okay, yeah, no, then she goes on to something else. Okay. Deja Blue, you're going to use the merch email. Which one? Here, use this one. It's Samantha Jean merch at gmail.com. Thank you. All right. So on February 12th, which is, you just heard from Alex in that clip, that was basically the same day or the day after fucking Belinda. I just can't get over it. I just cannot get over that Belinda publicly went and told FFG to unblock her because she had shit she wanted to give her about AK, and then fucking Frenchie comes on Twitter with this bullshit. Look at it. It's like it's pretty fucking mind-blowing. Okay, so that's the 12th. Here we are on the 13th. She goes back to Frenchie. Oh, the 13th, now she's back to AK. It's almost like AK can't open her mouth without some bigoted shit coming out. Like, who the fuck are you? I'm not even going to show that shit. There's no point. Here she is, AK, you stupid bitch. Who started a war? You think your racist, anti-Semitic ass can't be held accountable because you're Pakistani when you do and say shit like this? Get fucked, dipshit. But again, it's a super tightly cropped clip. Oh my God. And who is she sharing it from? Do you guys see this? Do you see this? Where she shared the clip from? Fucking Forwick. The fucking fail farmer Forwick. I can't with this bitch anymore. I literally cannot with a French fried fucking clown anymore. It's unfucking real, bro. Literally, Forwick. Are you serious? You are. You are serious. Chin's Wasser Crime. Thank you so much for the super chat. Internet slap fats made her crash out, I think. I like slap fats. What did Spoonie Life say? Hold on. I don't think I'm going to find it. Oh, thank you, Deja Blue. AK says Forwick is going to be in court too. Okay, hold on just a second. I think I already know what you're sending, to be very honest. Okay, no, that is not what I thought you were going to be sending. That's interesting. Goodbye Cow says, I don't think I know who Forwick is. Forwick is a farmer, a Kiwi farmer. But does FFG do all this just to be in the crowd and not forgotten? It kind of feels like it. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Okay, so the point is, though, is that Frenchie knew good and goddamn well when Snifford, all of 2024, was trying to get her to start shit. He wasn't just trying to get Frenchie to go after Bodega. He literally was telling her, like, to go after Bodega in relation to us, me and Yaba, and the fact that we were friends with Bodega. That's why he was telling Frenchie to go after us in 2024. And then in December, she takes the bait. She takes a little baby swipe. It doesn't really stick. She's got to go back and continue licking her wounds from the fucking Keemstar bomb. And then she comes back in February 12th with that. She comes back in February and allows Belinda to finally convince her to do it. It's fucking great. You are not going to tell me or Yaba or anybody with half a fucking brain that Frenchie did not know exactly what the fuck she was doing when she unblocked Belinda so she could get whatever Belinda wanted to give her regarding AK. And then she pulled the fucking trigger on that. Oh my God, if you support the Bodega, you're an anti-Semite. She knew exactly what the fuck she was doing. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me go and show you this. So I just want to show you the reason why I'm doing this is because present day Frenchie is still on this same ass fucking bullshit. Look at this, 7 hours ago. Dated today, July 10th, 2025. She says, hey, you seem to have a bad memory or you lie. This started because the Bodega made an anti-Semitic video about me and I called them out. Nobody mentioned Yaba or Sam. They jumped into the fight to support their bigot buddies. That's what started this, dumbass. Right, Frenchie, because we're all fucking stupid and we aren't all part of this community and we don't all know what the fucking skinny is. You started your bullshit with the Bodega the first time in December after we launched our merch collab. After me and Yaba had wrenches in Alex and AK's chat and vice versa for months and months and months and months. So how did it go from supporting them to what she said about the kids? How do we get there? Yeah, that's a really good question. Because damn it, and I just freaking hold on. Just give me a second. Okay. Here we go. I believe it was this one on, hold on. March, what date is that? Let me drag her over. Okay, March 4th. I think this is the first time that she went ahead and took the swipe. Was this the first one, babe? When she, how do you say, oh, I don't know, crossed over and decided she was just going to go ahead and go for it. So she started that bullshit in February 12th, with the AK's a racist, bigot, anti-Semite. And if you support AK, then you're a racist, bigot, anti-Semite, and it only took her till March 4th to hit it with the kids. She says, yeah, she says, you can say whatever you want about the lumberjack, but he never raped a child. Sit the fuck down. That was 8:50 in the morning. Had you even had your coffee yet, you fucking weird bitch? Just wondering. Baba Spite Bowie, thank you for being a member for 17 months. Better wear your best Jordache jeans to court. No shit. And I just want I want to remind you all that her brother, FFG's brother, has told me now on 2 occasions that she never dated a lumberjack. Isn't that fucking weird? I don't know. I think it's weird. Dang it. Okay, hold on. I was hoping. Whatever. Okay, this is another one on March 2nd, 9:14 a.m. Why meltdown for 2 weeks? Because I called out instances of anti-Semitism because you're in deeper than you want to admit. Here it is. Here's a screenshot from the stream with the Nazi video of me in my pinned tweet. You were there in the chat watching and supporting the bodega in that stream. Liars. Remember, this is the one I told you where she has a screenshot from the stream in question and one of my comments. Look at me with a wrench. One of my comments is pinned in this May 30th stream. But remember, AK just stepped away from chat during our stream tonight, and she came back with the cold, hard facts that stream was 3 hours and 14 minutes in length. I was active in the chat for 20 of those minutes. I was active from the 9-minute 53-second mark to the 29-minute 55-second mark. And that the video in question was not played until the 2-hour and 7-minute mark. So I was there during the first 30 minutes of the stream. That video clip was played at the 2-hour and 7-minute mark. But here you are putting this screenshot up here and saying that this proves that I was there in chat watching and supporting the bodega in that stream. So you're telling your audience and implying that I was supporting something that didn't happen for another 2 hours after I left the stream. You left that part out. You guys have clips of it. You have a clip of that part of the stream pinned to your Twitter. How come you don't have a clip showing the chat since you're trying to glue me to it, big girl? Oh, it was 2 hours, 14 minutes. Thank you. The reach. The fucking reach. All right. So that was on March 2nd. March 4th is when she says this about the lumberjack. Look, she has so much to say about it. Here's Alex talking about it, trying to basically be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, look at this. Now, this isn't dated, but I believe this was, hold on. Okay, this was in August of last year. So this is Yaba. She's got a screenshot of one of Snifford's tweets. Yaba says, this freak of nature and his entire group of friends are obsessed with what happened to a child. This isn't cute. This ain't funny. And it only makes you look bad. Clifford, you are a disgusting excuse for a human being. To which Frenchie replies, he's the most sick and dangerous person in Gorl world. People have no fucking idea how disgusting he truly is. I know you see this, Cliff. I know it all, you sick fuck. And let me add, it'll be blood on your hands, Cliff. What happened to that, you fucking freak? Look at Frenchie. I believe this is when she's going after Belinda back in July, August of last year. And she's going after Belinda for using that shit that happened to that little girl in her internet slap fight. Frenchie says, I believe in protecting the innocent. And to me, that's kids and animals. If you're still watching Clifford, Belinda, who she months later would take information on AK from and do exactly what she's told to do with it. If you're still watching Clifford, Belinda, Numbnut, the dope addict, that's Peanut, or any of their little entourage exploit what's gone down this week, don't watch me anymore. You're not welcome in Girl Gang. Wow, that's crazy because look at you on March 4th, bitch. And that's just the beginning. What else do we have here? Oh, that's her saying if you defend these people, you're a bigot too. That's in April. Oh, here she is. See, this is April 2nd. She has been pushing this narrative that she didn't start this shit with Yaba. She says, I started with Yaba. I called out a video that the bodega made calling me a Nazi. A video that was a year old almost at that point, that you had been known about, that Snifford had been telling you to say something about, now that Yaba and Sam were friends with Alex and AK and Tragic. And you didn't do it until February, after you got your feelings hurt on Keemstar, bitch. Just own that shit, bro. Yaba jumped in to defend her anti-Semitic friends. It had nothing to do with Yaba. You stupid bitches can keep lying and twisting the reality of the situation to lick that Hicks filthy asshole. You're fucking gross. Dumb, thank you so much for the super chat, hun. Why can't we all just agree that FFG wants to live in Chantel's skin and is the Canadian version of the single white female? If you know, you know. Exactly, dumb. Exactly. Look at this. This is April 7th. A joke. They're calling their blatant anti-Semitism a joke. Fuck AK, Glitterbrain, Tragic, Yaba, Sam, and all the other bodega bigots. All you dumbasses need a slap and a fucking education. She says, and imagine that defending this is why Yaba's been crashing out for the past 2 months. She inserted herself into my fight with AK and Tragic to defend this. What fight with AK and Tragic? The one that Belinda and Snifford and the Kiwi Farms told you to fucking pick. That's great. That is amazing, Frenchie. You are doing amazing, sweetie. We are so, so proud of you.
I don't want to say I wish I saw it, but I heard it was she got very emotional, and it breaks my fucking heart. It really does. Listen, you guys know I talk about animals, okay? But it's the innocence. Animals and little kids. The innocence, the fact that this is being used. Anyway, I sound like a broken record because I know I've said this over the last few weeks so many times. It's worth saying again. The fact that this is being used as some kind of like a point to get someone a gotcha, if you will, although I don't understand if it really is a gotcha. The fact that some pieces of shit orbiting this community have used the stealing of a child's innocence that has nothing to do with Girl World to attack someone in Girl World is probably the lowest shit that I've seen in this community. And I've been here for many, many years, and I have seen quite some shit. This truly takes the cake for the most disgusting thing. I want to say that no matter what your feelings might be about Yaba, so there comes a time where you can put some feelings aside and just do what's right. You know what I mean? The people using, well, not one of them. One of them is a miserable single sack of shit Floridian who will be alone for the rest of his fucking life because of how miserable he is. The other noodle head looking asshole using this over and over. She's a grandmother. She's a grandmother to little babies like this, and she's using this. Can you even imagine if someone was using one of her grandkids in this way, in this kind of the topic that it's being used? It's nobody would. Nobody fucking would. I stand by that in this community. They're the bottom of this community. Nobody goes as low as these people. So let them live in the gutter shit trench that they have dug. Let them fucking die in that fucking pit that they have dug. They fully deserve it. You know, my heart truly does go out to Yaba in this situation. I can't even imagine having something like this thrown in my face as some kind of a got you on the internet. Again, when it has nothing to do with the internet. Fucking KIWI piece of shit. I'm going to use his real name so everybody knows. The Gaining Ground, when I refer to that piece of shit, miserable sack of ball sack. Sack of ball sack. That's a new one. In Florida, I'm talking about the Gaining Ground, okay? The Gaining Ground trying to, yeah, but, because he's just like Chantal, yeah, but We can talk about that because you guys talked about Karate Joe, and there was a child victim involved with Karate Joe, as if those are the same fucking thing. Karate Joe, for a long period, was Chantal's only fucking mod. Okay, that was who she called her internet husband. Huh? That piece of shit was in the community in a big, big way. To discuss somebody like that in the community when the predator is the internet husband, the predator is the fucking only mod on her channel. Do not fucking fix your warped, hideous face to even try and compare what you sacks of shit have been trying to do to Yaba and doing to Yaba to us discussing Karate Joe. Okay? None of them have anything to do with Girl World. Remember, Karate Joe was her fucking internet husband. It's not the same. Maybe, you know, I know you get crossfaded now. The drinking wasn't bad enough. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, he abuses THC also. And I know that's rich coming from me who abuses the fuck out of THC. But my brain still functions because I don't drink also. Nobody can handle a crossfade like that. That motherfucker's been an alcoholic on the internet for a long fucking time. And now he's getting crossfaded. So if there was one dangling brain cell left, it's stoned now. And not in the fun way. Dumbass needs to step the fuck away from the internet and know when you've gone too far. Huh? It was one thing begging a fucking drug addict on the other side of the country for nudes and offering $40 so he could go get his drugs. That was your business. That was one thing. You weren't really hurting anybody except for your two selves, and fuck you and fuck tragic is me all day. Now you're literally gonna keep on not only using this topic as a way to get Yaba, but to Yaba the community and pretend like it's the same as to Karate Joe. Caillou, you deserve every fucking word we say about you. Belinda, you deserve every fucking word we say about you. Peanut, I swear to God, I hope your last fucking nod happens while you're live. We've been listening to them for years. We should be able to hear the last one too. Fuck all of you, for real. Ooh. Okay, that's rant number one. It's going to be a ranty one. We may have to dirty delete this. I don't know. I may not also. I don't fucking care. Some people.
What's this, Frenchie? What about this one? This was just June 24th. What are you talking about over here, huh? All right. That's all I have. I am going to leave with this, though. This is a tweet of Frenchie's. No, I don't have it queued up. This is a tweet of Frenchie's. From July 8th. She says, I thought the point of cutting your guts was fast weight loss. All I see is hair loss and the signs of fetal alcohol syndrome and inbreeding. And look at this reply. All right, listen. Hold on. Let me stop sharing that. I wanted to share that early in the stream and I totally forgot. Give me 1 second. Just hold on. I'm looking for something real quick that I should have had and I didn't. Here it is. So I think it'd be this one. Oh, let's see. Hold on. No, maybe not. Hold on. What was this? April, July, June, May, April. Yep, that's not right. Let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to find. Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't think I'm going to find it. I think she took it down, bro. Okay, I'll have to get that clip another time. I should have had it ready. But listen, I'm going to end it here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, shit, Fauntleroy. I think I missed your super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. FFG liked Yaba while she saw them as equals, but after the Keem debacle, FFG saw Yaba eclipsing her, and that cannot be allowed to stand. Exactly. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats, for the membership milestones. Guys, go easy on Sam. It's her first night as a YouTube live streamer. You're so funny. Fauntleroy, thank you so much. Or Yamano, sorry, Yamano, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for all your hard work and keeping boots on Dirt Neck's neck and join the company while recovering. Yamano, how are you doing, hun? Are you going to meet at the park meeting tomorrow? I hope so. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. It's late. I'm tired. Holy shit. Thank you for being here. And Dirt Neck, I am not done with you yet, bitch. See you next.